Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, and of course subscribing to everything that we do right here on Gusto TV. We appreciate you. We say thank you so much. I've got Lala once again right here today, of course, to talk about something really that they bother me since. So it's actually, yeah, it's been bothering me for a while now, and I felt, you know what, Lala is the best person to come talk about this one. But before we start, I'd like to ask Lala, if you have a video today, okay, as a digital guy, if you see a video today that crosses 1 million views in 24 hours, or in 7 hours, or in 10 hours or something, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
First thing that comes to my mind is check how big or how buzzing the person in question is. And
to artist profile?
Yeah, the artist profile. What sort of anticipation levels? What did they do to warrant such a quick rise
in views?
Of views in 24 hours?
Yeah. And
I'll also be comparing the sort of engagement levels, the likes, the dislikes, the comments. Those are some of the things I'll be checking. There's some other things you can still check and see, if the video is actually buzzing. Is the song trending? The keywords, are they trending? Title of the song, is it trending? Is the artist trending? So you need to check all those things, and then you can now come to a conclusion and say, oh, perhaps it's natural or it's not. And then also, you can also check the countries that the actual video is trending for you to get to that amount of views in 24 hours. Yeah.
Of views. So in the case that all of these parameters are not there, what has happened to that video to get to that point?
Well, two things can happen. It can either be
two things are involved.
Two things are involved. It can either be bot views or digital marketing.
Okay.
YouTube views are easy to buy.
Do artists still buy views these days?
Well, the ones who don't know the way, yes, they do buy views. It used to be a thing in the Nigerian industry some time back. Some of your faves might be on that table. Remember on that table?
I'm watching you.
There's been issues in the past where journalists have come out to accuse people, you bought these views or something. That was back then. A lot of people didn't know about digital marketing. They didn't know you could get these things by digital marketing. So views buying is still a thing. YouTube has always updated their systems to always catch up on things like this. They've made it harder for some of these guys who buy views, so people have come up with different ways. But it's still something in vogue, but there's several ways to it.
Now the thing is, I've been able to study a lot of artists and know exactly what they do in terms of video and everything. It seems YouTube ads is a new wave. Like, is that really a thing right now amongst your major artists?
Well, YouTube ads is digital marketing.
Yes.
They're not buying views like people would make it seem. Should our top artists do digital marketing? I don't think so, because if they claim to have one of the biggest fan bases, then they don't really need it. I think the guys who need the digital marketing are what? The up and coming guys who don't have the fan base, who needs to reach fan base. And not only YouTube ads, like different sort of ads, ads on Facebook, ads on Instagram. There are ways for you to now reach a wider audience. That's their purpose. So sometimes those things now convert to increase your views, increase your streaming numbers, but then you still have to spend a lot. You're reaching a wider audience, but you're converting it to it. It's still fine, but it's just a means for you to reach a wider audience, which is not entirely bad.
I'm not even talking about, okay, so let's just talk about the guys who we feel that, need it, that's the emerging artist. Now, for the major guys who do digital marketing for their videos, who are really big and everything, is it really a sin?
Now, it's not a sin. It's not a sin to do digital marketing. Basically, you want to reach as many people as possible. When your song is out, and say, oh, I've got a new video out, watch. I've got a new single out, stream. It's not a bad thing. If you have the money to do digital marketing, all fine and good, do it. Because yes, it's going to affect your numbers positively. It's going to affect your streaming numbers positively. You're going to reach more people at the same time. Your song has dropped or your video has dropped. So it's not a sin to do digital marketing. The sin is You want me to tell you the scene?
Mm.
The scene is, for example, for YouTube, when you do your digital marketing and you now start celebrating the amount of streams gotten via the digital marketing like it's natural. That's the scene right there.
No, but they're not saying it's natural or this thing. They're just saying, oh guys, I got 1 million views in 2 hours or in 10 hours. They're not saying, oh, I got it via A or B.
No, it's still a scene.
Okay.
Because if you want, whether I like it or not, and you have the money, if you want 1 million views in 6 hours, you can get 1 million views in 6 hours.
Okay.
If you have the money. So, but why are you not celebrating spending your money to achieve that? You're not. Nobody's saying you're buying the views. You're running digital marketing. If you bombard your video link with a lot of digital marketing from different means, Google AdSense, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Nairaland, Twitter, and you do all that at the same time, you reach a lot of people at the same time, different countries, not just Nigeria. Obviously, you will affect your numbers positively in that time frame. So yeah, it's possible for you to get that amount of views, whether it's in 5 hours, whether it's in 4 hours, whether it's in 6 hours. You just have to spend the money. You just have to spend the money. But now the hypocrisy there is you cannot come out and brag about it and say, oh, I hit 1 million views in 6 hours. Wow, you know that it's digital marketing. Digital marketing is not bad. Just do your digital marketing, reach your people, affect your numbers positively, and go. But don't come out and say, oh, I hit this in 6 hours. I hit this in 24 hours. When you know it's digital marketing.
Are the big Nigerian guys on this table?
Yes, of course. Yes, there are several of your faves on this table. They run digital marketing, and well, the guys who do this the most are usually the emerging artists who come on. So I've had 10,000 streams on my in the first day and second day. Why is digital marketing? But like I said, there's nothing wrong with digital marketing, but the only time you can celebrate things like, oh, I have so amount of streams, I have so amount of, it's when you get it naturally, when people actually go and watch, or when people anticipate and watch, and you break those records. That's when you can actually celebrate. It's an achievement. That's when it's an achievement. But when it's something that you affect with money, affect with not buying or anything, or you affect it with getting more people to come to it, like with those ads, that's when it's a sin, because it looks like you're just celebrating spending your money.
Does digital marketing affect the virality of a song in terms of making a song? Can digital marketing make a song blow?
Yes, of course. There are several songs. Now I'm going to give an example. Thames.
Okay.
Thames' breakout single was what?
Try Me.
Try Me. I don't know, a lot of people, well, people that watch YouTube a lot would notice that a lot of ads on Try Me pop up around that period, even before it came out. Thames Try Me popped up a lot. I mean, I noticed Thames via those things. So if your content is good and you do digital marketing, people like me or people like who like the music will notice it. Click on that link and watch it more. They will subscribe to that channel.
But is it a sure banker?
It's not a sure banker, but then look at it this way. This is advertising, right? But look at the way advertising works. Something you see on TV every day. You don't like the, what's it called, the service. Do you mind if I drop the name of the brand?
No.
Okay, there's this brand that people complain about a lot.
A lot, okay.
Internet service provider.
Okay.
People complain about it a lot.
A lot.
But they have a banging advert. And they played on TV quite a lot.
Yeah.
So people who don't like it, but like the advert, and they use it. There's also a bank that people complain about
a lot.
But the advert went viral. I mean, it was crazy. There's also a what's it called, telecommunications company that people don't like their service, but the advert went viral because the song was good. So imagine those songs that they used in those adverts were actual songs, real songs by real people. Don't you think that person don't blow?
Yeah.
The one that is the telecommunication company, that song went over viral. Was it even a telecommunication company? You know which one I'm talking about? You know it?
No, I don't.
That the girl
came on Twitter. Oh yeah.
That was,
that was a song for one person.
But imagine the amount of money spent by the telecoms company to have that played on radio, have that played on.
That song is viral. Come on, it's viral.
It went viral. So yes, digital marketing can make it go viral if the content is good.
If you guys know what metaphor, 4 plus 4 is a metaphor.
So yes, Digital marketing can make it go viral, but the content has to be relatable and has to be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of, TED Talk by Lala on this one. Imagine Artists, hope you're listening. This is not just a Gusto reaction. It is a Gusto TED Talk on the essence of digital marketing.
Yeah.
Now, artists who do this and post on Instagram, post on Twitter and say, you know what, I've achieved this. Guys celebrate with me and everything.
Yeah.
Should Imagine Artists post? If you're saying big artists who are saying they have all the fan base in the world to get them the numbers, should not post. Should Imagine Artists post this?
Well, everything, these things, we like in our business, we call them vanity metrics. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're vanity metrics. So basically, you post them. So it also works. It's a sort of digital marketing because you say, "Oh, my song has gotten so and so." So people who have not watched, who are following you,
why has this song?
Okay,
What's special in this
why
song?
Why am I not listening and he has gotten? Let me go and check. It's also a form of marketing.
Yeah.
So artists, if you're going to promote your content, so you can't have shame and say you want to promote your content. You have to be shameless. So sometimes the Imagine Artists, I can understand if they do that. They want to be shameless and let's get more people to watch their video, which still works for them. But for the big artists, no, they don't pass that level. Well, you know why only experts or what people like me can spot it? It's because most of these stats, they're not open to the general public. If you now tell all your faves to make their YouTube stats public, that's when they're actually open. But in places like Spotify, it's open. You can't, your numbers, I mean, people can follow them.
Yeah.
So it's some sort of, I mean, transparency is there. Apple Music, no, unless you come out and say, oh, this is what and what. YouTube, people can see it, but they can't see your source of views and
all of that.
In fact, any of these things, they can't see your source. So unless you come out and say this is the source of my views, people don't really know.
A lot of them won't come out.
Who would want to come out? Even the ones with organic, some of them what find is organic, but then I still maintain that. I mean, a lot of Nigerian artists, they're big, yes, but then I don't think the usage of internet and YouTube like that in Nigeria would get 1 million views from YouTube Nigeria. Let's just YouTube Nigeria, or even 500,000 views in 24 hours. I seriously doubt it. Even the trending videos that are #1 trending in Nigeria, I don't think they get up to.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't. It's rare. It's rare. So when something like that happens, it has to be someone who's big enough, someone who has the reach, not just locally.
Level of anticipation.
Yeah, and has created a buzz and anticipation for that particular track. So that's how it works.
Okay, guys, that's all from myself and Lala. It is not just, like I said, it is not just a Gusto reaction. It is a Gusto TED Talk on the essence of digital marketing, YouTube ads, Spotify, a couple of social media ads as well, in trying to push up numbers for your music. Like Lala said, it is not entirely a bad thing for Imagine Artists, but for the bigger artists, it is a sin if you come out and claim it to be, oh, my fans, I thank you for streaming this, when truly, it was artificial. Not artificial like bot, but it was through ads. That is what it is. It is what it is, and Lala has said it all. Guys, what are your thoughts on this one? Please do not mention any artist's name. Please, in the comment. Please, no fighting. Just put down your thoughts on there and let us have, you say something about this whole thing. Guys, please, we want to respect everyone's privacy. We want to respect everyone's hustle. We are not knocking off everybody at all or anybody at all, guys. Just put down your comment and we'll reply to every one of you. Thank you so much for all this staying put right there on Gusto Reaction. Thank you to Lala as well. Guys, thank him because this TED Talk, you go pay 150K for anywhere to receive her. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.